We are backstage at Electric Picnic in our lovely green room with the gorgeous red-coloured Lisa Hannigan.
Thank you. It's very green in here.
Yeah.
It's quite Christmas-like actually. Our colour combination.
Not very fresh and lush, but it looks lush.
I'd say it was looking a little lusher yesterday.
Yeah, and by the sounds of things, Latitude was more than lush, just torrential rain, was it?
It was. Well, certainly for our gig it was. It seemed to be all right for the rest of the weekend. It was the most heavy rain I've ever seen.
And does it scare you when you're on stage? Because it was new to me, all the sort of the fears around electricity when you're playing live. We don't think about that when we're enjoying your sets.
I didn't think about that at the time. I did notice my harmonium getting a little kind of damp looking, which worried me slightly because it's quite temperamental at the best of times.
What can you do for it? Do you oil it, or do you just do you have to check it out every so often?
I mean, it's reasonably hardy. It just kind of decides to be really difficult, at the worst possible times. But it's more when it rains really badly when you're playing an outdoor gig. You think, you're there playing and all these people are suddenly going, oh, and you imagine everyone will probably quite rightly run to the nearest tent.
Suddenly the 40,000 people that were in front of you are now 5 diehards in their ponchos.
Off like a prom dress. Exactly. And that's the worst, because you'd start off going, this is amazing, and then oh no. So fingers crossed it stays sunny.
Yeah, well, it's meant to be good today, and you're on the main stage, so you don't have cover, but I'll be out there with my poncho, I promise.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. With your poncho and your pie, no doubt.
Yeah, and I've got the wellies, so I'm determined to make them muddy by the end of the day.
Yeah, you need to muddy them up. Look at mine.
I'm embarrassing myself. Everybody's making fun of me. They're too clean.
Yeah, you need to muddy them up, but in your own time.
Black ones so that I'm covered.
In your own time, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I have to ask you about something that I've noticed every single time that you perform is that you have a traveling lit mushroom that is kind of attached to your stand for your harmonium.
Yeah.
How does it stay put? Because a harmonium really shakes the table. So do you have Velcro, or what do you do?
It has never fallen off. There was one time it sort of I don't Velcro. No, it's just sitting there.
It shakes.
It's never fallen off. There's one time it sort of went and I just sort of quickly caught it quite expertly, unexpectedly, because I'm really uncoordinated. But I hope it hasn't. I'm glad it hasn't so far, because I would definitely be put off. I'm used to having it there. I'd have to kind of go stop.
The magic mushroom is in danger.
Yeah, I'd have to write the whole thing, before I could continue. So fingers crossed.
I have to ask you because it's just so unbelievably exciting, and I have to say congratulations first of all for the Mercury Prize shortlist. It's insane. It's so brilliant.
Thank you. It is totally insane and brilliant. I'm really looking forward to it. It's only a couple of days now.
Is it the 11th?
It's Tuesday, so I don't know what that is. The 9th, maybe.
Okay, and then the telecast live. And everybody's going to be there, the full list, is that right?
So, yeah, everyone's going to be there. So I'm really excited to be able to play for Bat for Lashes and people like that. It's going to be great. She's not here today.
Yeah, it's really upsetting. That's the only sort of downside to the weekend, that she's the only one that I think hasn't shown or hasn't been able to come.
It's a shame. I saw her here last year, I think. She was amazing. I think it was last year, and she's brilliant. So I don't know. Maybe she's at home practicing. Shit.
Going, I've got to blow that Lisa Hannigan out of the water.
Oh, no. Damn.
Did you notice a distinct change? Because things have been building sort of steadily for you since the moment CISO came out, and the press that you had in the States has been fantastic, the tours that you did with Jason Mraz. But with the Mercurys, did you notice a change in perception, particularly in the UK?
In the UK, definitely, because I was definitely one of the people in the list that nobody'd ever heard of. So it was great. It was really, that's who you want to be in the list, and so stuff like getting your song on the radio, or even getting the record in the shops, in the UK, because we don't have a rec company, so it's just myself and my management, and set up a rec company, and so it's been hard to kind of get just that sort of stuff done, and now at least there's a sticker on it, so you can say, check out the sticker, come on, get on board.
5-star rating. Well, before the Mercury shortlist had been announced, you'd already played Jules Holland and done all those high-profile programs.
Yeah, we'd done Jules, and that was great. But it was still hard to just get the record in the shops and stuff, and on the radio. So fingers crossed now.
And after that, I presume there's a bit of nerves around it, or are you just like, listen, it's just another gig?
Totally a bit of nerves around it, definitely, because any telly thing, there's so much preparation and rehearsal and camera rehearsal and sound rehearsals and dress rehearsals and all this, and then it's just 3 minutes, and you have to cut your song as well and chop it up into bits. So you know, you really have to have your wits about you for it.
So it's very much filmed as live, or is it edited, do you think?
I think they film the songs, and then everyone has their dinner while the people go off and discuss, and then they start showing the songs on the telly. So it looks live on the telly, but hopefully, if you know you fall over or my dress bursts open or something, I'll be able to.
You have a wardrobe malfunction.
Yes. God. My mother. I bought my dress the other day, and I got it from Harlequin, so it's like full of like little holes and bits and bobs, the way you get with vintage things. And my mother's been furiously mending it over the last few days and pressing it and stuff. So I hope it'll be okay. I won't have any more wardrobe malfunctions.
The same lovely mother that helped you with the stitching of the album itself.
She's very stitchy. She's good at all that stuff.
Because you said that you did all the stitching and needlework, but did you do the knitting as well?
No.
That's okay.
She did the knitting. That's what. Yeah, I can't knit at all.
Yeah, knitting's an art. I was very patient or something. I don't know. I don't have the skill.
I can't do it either. And she's tried to teach me loads of times, and there's no reason why we can't, obviously. But it's one of those things I've always shied away from. I'd rather kind of do the stitching, I think.
And what about the videos? Because they're so creative, and all the paper cutouts and the book that was made. Did you say that your brother that helped you with one of those?
Yeah, my brother and his friend Maeve Clancy did the videos, and they're just, I mean, it's just another way that you can have fun making stuff, you know. So they're very creative, and they've actually made this amazing backdrop for later. It's huge, big backdrop. Well, this is going to go out after, so I can give it away. But it's a beautiful electric picnic scene with like the Ferris wheel and the tents and the flags and all this stuff. Beautiful. The same girl that drew the pop-up book, so same kind of animation.
Oh, cool.
And there's a few mushrooms in there, and they're going to sort of reveal it throughout the gig. So it should be nice. Second song.
Okay, well that's brilliant. Well, listen, congratulations again on the Mercury. We'll all be watching, and fingers crossed, because it'd be nice to get an Irish winner. There never has been, has there?
No. I mean, I'm just like, I don't know what I would do if we won. I'd spontaneously combust. But I'm just, it's so brilliant to be nominated and to play, you know, to be able to play on telly and stuff for people, and that's going to be great.
It's so deserved, though. Onwards and upwards.
Thank you. Well, hopefully the dress holds together.
Lisa Hannigan, you're a legend. Thanks for coming in.